my face. You been acting crazy. I'ma put you in your place. Yeah. I'll put you in my place. Put that kitty on my face. Yeah, yeah. He loved the taste. Put me in my place. What's to put me in my place? Keys, I'm never leaving you behind. Don't ever think that, chat. Don't think that, guys. Y'all come with me to the top. You talking nasty, put on mirror. Chat, I'm listening to my album. Y'all being unsupportive. You're gonna make me sad.
It's a sticky situation. So you want me, I guess that's debatable. Me and you on a twin vibe. You might say through, baby, it's so relatable. We talk all day and night. Can't get you off my phone when you play too much. Better apply pressure for somebody pressure. I'll be down in the rain. Wake up and you think of me. I'm on your mind. Close your eyes, you dream of me. And hit rewind.
Chat, Umran and West, y'all about to get on my bad side. Ooh, let's talk about it. She my favorite when we locked and she says that. What do you mean, Key? Back. Dragon breath? What are you trying to say? You're in a dream world. I really made that song honestly to manifest like, hello, it's your dream girl, wake up, it's your dream girl, you're in your dream world. I feel like that's just such powerful. I'm not gonna forget you guys. I know how to song, you know how many words, but the system will not give me the chance. Hi, sister. Interesting. Tears, what's up?
Then why you in my baby? I'll just P-I-C-K-Y. Baby, I'll just P-I-C-K-Y. Movie, choosing P-I-C-K-Y.
Oh my god, guys. It's getting that time where I'm gonna go to bed.
All day.
To see that you ain't mine. I like furry pets. Post us on the internet. What's up, digital? What grades inspired me? So many, but right now I feel like my sound is mostly influenced by Mariah and Janet, like as far as the icons.
When I'm in my bag. Ooh.
No, I don't think I'm gonna go to Complex Ground. No cream.
Baby, I'll just P-I-C-K-Y. Baby, I'll just P-I-C-K-Y. When I make up, can't help that I'm.
No, Jean. One way voice using all the time, sister. Period. I don't really know what that means, but I look just like you. Weird. Who did you mute?
Oh no.
Baby Tate is the sweetest, and congratulations to her for having a baby. She's pregnant still, I believe. But congratulations to her, and I hope she has a beautiful birth.
I like as you well.
Aw, Joe, that's so cute.
Here we go. Baby, I'll just P-I-C-K-Y. I'll biggie, 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 biggie.
So you would win a battle between Mariah Carey versus Janet Jackson. Who would win the battle? Guys, that's like two different genres completely. Leaf, yes, drop some leaves and some blue hearts and some clouds in the chat.
There's so much I wanna say that I just can't articulate. That's why I sing this song to you, so I don't have to see your face. Cause I really like you, I want you, I need you around. These feelings you give me, turn me upside down. Just tease you, I'm giving you. I'm hoping and praying that you'll take us.
Guys, I'm getting delirious.
So I don't think I'll tell you. And it's about you.
Yes, thank you for the heart. Talk, Leafy. Talk about what? Yeah, I'm sleepy. I was up. Wait, chat. Here's a real question. Say, what should you drop a sun emoji if you were in my chat yesterday at 6 in the morning when I was on the way home. You know how to sing smooth songs, but you don't study all. Babeskis, I have no idea what we're talking about right now. No veneers, no. And my teeth are crooked. Like the bottoms. You can kind of tell. And they're kind of yellow right now. I need to get my teeth whitened. Take you out for ice cream sometime before you get too famous. You know what's really crazy? I don't eat sugar. So we're gonna have to find something else to do. Ja, you were in the chat this morning. My day was good, John. Keith, you were in the I feel like I was talking to you guys this morning. I was so delirious. So what had happened was we were in the studio till 5 in the morning, but because we parked in the wrong place, they put a boot on the car. So we had to call them to get the boot off, and that took like an hour. And then like by the time I got home, I was so tired, and I had to go to dance rehearsal at 3, and I had to wake up at like 10 to do that the natural way. Yeah, I like to keep everything as natural as possible. I think I'm gonna get into like my plastic surgery era in my 40s after I've had my kids and everything. But until then, I feel like my body should, like, I have a great body. I think it's important to exercise your body and do everything you can to maintain it. I know girls get like face surgery and stuff like that, like nose surgery, stuff like that. Like I might get chin lipo just because I need a snatched jawline. But as far as body surgery, I don't feel like I need that until my 40s. No plastic surgery, sweetheart. People will say that and then they will be like, that girl is perfect, and not know she got like her nose job and like her jawline and all type of stuff. So I think as long as it looks natural and you're happy with your body, then that's what matters. Thank you, Keith. You'll have kids someday too? Yes, me too, Wes. I wish us all children if we want them. Yeah, it's not a necessity, you know? I think it's more just for what you feel. I didn't get any sleep. I'm basically delirious right now. I just saw your comment, John. She's telling her real age now. Why? Just because I said when I get to my 40s? I'm not 40 yet. I'm definitely not 40 yet. Do I look 40? If I look 40, I'm gonna get some plastic surgery to look younger, because I shouldn't look 40 yet. And kids, mom's nagging me too much. Heard you, Keith. Kids are expensive. Jet, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm not beautiful. I just think like I'm always on camera, and like the more famous that I get, the more I'm gonna have to look perfect on camera. You get on my nerves. Oh, Wes, you're so sweet. I probably would get on your nerves. I think all people get on everybody's nerves. Bring you up, please. No, Gamby. No demands in my chats. How are you? Your sleep goes in and out. Thank you, Terrence. What's up, Gabrielle? But yeah, I am not perfect. Do you see this? I have a double chin. And that's okay. It's okay to have a double chin. It's completely natural. But for me, when I'm in photos all the time, like, you know, like you go outside and like, I know I seem chill and like all that, but when I go outside and I go to the club, photographers take pictures of me from all angles, you know, and then they upload it to their grams or post it on blogs or whatever. And you know, this is something I'm insecure about, so I'm just gonna get it done, probably for Christmas, just, you know, like a little Christmas gift for myself, so that when I take my photos from the side, but I just can't see it. I feel you, Wes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not doing it for men. I know that men think that we do everything for them, but I'm doing it for me. so that when I look at myself, I'm happy, you know? I don't think I would ever get surgery for a man, I'm gonna be honest, because at the end of the day, you can't get anything done for other people when it comes to your body and your self-image. It should be for yourself. And the person that you're with should love you for who you are, no matter what you look like. What do you mean, Keith? Thank you, Wes. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know, like at the end of the day, like the person you're with should love you no matter what you look like. So, what do you think I want it done? A BBL. My booty is fat enough for me. Some might want it. Some might say they would want it fatter, but I like the size of my glutes. Put rubs, cook meals. Yeah, Wes, that's exactly what your partner should be like. Hello, my beautiful future wife. Job, we don't even know each other. Reel it back. I'm being cunty tonight. Let's play some more Leaf. I'm gonna play Stingy. Y'all wanna hear me rap like a drill rapper? I got you. Sure would. Thank you. Keith, you're funny. But yeah, so my purse. I hit Chase and I'm kicking him worse. You know it hurt. I said a word. You know it's tight. Facts, Keith. I also think I'm gonna do lower blepharoplasty, just because I've always had hollows under my eyes. You can't really see it right now because I'm wearing a little bit of foundation, but I want to get it done so that I just don't have to deal with that anymore. In the Bentley, I'm making him swerve. In the Bentley, I'm making him swerve. It took me a long time. This is Charlie. Shout out, Chow. Thank you, Jet. You can't even see it right now. Where did you see my belly ring? I don't even know what rhymes. Squirt? That's not. I don't think guys do that. Facts. 8. I want you to laugh like this. Oh, my profile pictures, yeah. I love honestly, my belly ring was one of my favorite piercings, and I don't think I'm ever gonna take it out. You know how that get? What do you mean? So I think 23 and 29 is a large age. No, 23 to 29 is not a large age gap to me. How about you? What do you guys think? Do you think 23 and 29 is a large age gap? For example, if I really had the money. I feel you, James. I think everybody would. Do you think cats have regrets? I hope not, Yusuf. I love cats. Not in a Bentley, though? I don't know what you're talking about, Wes. Now that's a fine age gap. Yeah. The guy is 29. I don't think that's a bad age gap. No. I don't think that's bad at all. Yeah, I think they're grown. Yeah, I think as long as the person is in their mid-20s, they can make whatever decision they want about dating, you know? Oh, but not in a Bentley, I heard you ask. But in a Bentley, I'm making him swerve. Yeah, I'm just talking about making him drive crazy in a Bentley, you know? If she's 25, can't say much. Yeah. I think, the thing about, like, dating is, like, you kind of just have to decide what the dynamic is going to be. Like, you know, sometimes men date younger, sometimes women date younger, and it's all about the dynamic that you're going for, right? Copy paste me. INS. I'm not married. Thank you. I'm drive crazy in a backpack, but actually, coming from New York, I love being on the back of a bike. What's something you want people to understand better about me? But I'm not one to be played with. No, let me stop. I don't know. My brain is fried tonight, James. The philosophical questions are not gonna really come through tonight. My brain is fried. What's up, DC? Yes, it's almost Friday. I don't mind the age thing, but for me, I always find it if you want 20, 22. Yeah, I think that's a little, it depends. I mean, I think that that's a weird age range because they really haven't lived a lot of their life, you know? That's the only thing. Pogos before? Yeah, I actually have. Handlebars. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Not on a motor, not like on a motorcycle or something, but maybe on like a regular bike. Yeah, I've read on the handlebars before. Bonsoir. Like it like, okay, this is when I used to really rap drill. I was really on some freaky stuff right now. This is when I decided to be on my freaky stuff for like 2 weeks. This is like a throwback of mine. Yeah, facts was I have. No freakies your shit, Keith. I hate listening to my drill lyrics sometimes.
Who gon' lift me up? Who gon' get me right? Like, who gon' keep me up? We fucking all night.
Grease? Thanks, Wes. No, it's super freaky, James. Listen to it on your own time.
Who gon' lift me up? We fucking all night. It's the truth, is it you? I just wanna know, is it you? Who gon' spend the meal? Who gon' do my dance? Come and get me right. Come all night. Baby, you gon' find me in the forest.
Hey. Yeah, I used to be so racheta. Now I'm a classy woman. You would never know I'm from New York. But if you listen to my discography, you're gonna be like, oh, this girl really from New York. Yeah.
We fucking all night, hit the roof. Is it you?
Thanks, Keith. You're gonna hear my 9 lives.
I just wanna.
Yo, you know what I haven't done in like 2 summers? Gone to City Islands. And I miss it there. I need to go back for a honey colada. What's another Leaf throwback? This is like one of the first songs I ever.
My man don't got no money. It's cool cause he's my daddy.
I think I was like 17 when I put this shit out. Am I scared? You're right. I'm not scared of City Island. Thanks, CJ. I've been making music so long, guys. Like, I love that for me. I'm gonna be making music my whole life. Slim, what's up? Oh. Guys, look how young I was.
I ain't got no money. It's cool cause he's my daddy. I'm in the caddy.
Of course at 17 I wanted to be someone's sugar mama.
On the weekends.
Yo, I've really always been a fashion girl now that I'm thinking about it.
Thinking he'd come through.
You give me the blues.
There's another side to move. That's it true. Ooh, yeah. Come let me be your sugar mama.
OD throwback pick.
Oh yeah, if you give it to me how I wanna, then I could be your sugar mom. I like that. I like that. I like that.
It's funny because I'm saying I want to be your sugar mama, but I'm saying like, basically, I don't know. The video was mad crazy too. Like the video I made, it was like I was tricking on him and then the cops came. And like I had been letting him use my credit card, but it turned out I was a scammer and then he got arrested. I was way before my time because no one was even like popularizing scamming. Real Brooklyn girl shit. Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the pumpkin, James. Thanks for the love you so much. And thank you for the you're awesome. I know, too bad I don't eat sugar anymore. Yeah, this is my song. It's an OD throwback song. I say true. It definitely was a thing. It's always been a thing. Facts, Keith. Oh, yeah. If you give it to me. Which one is this? Oh, I like that song. Love the way I ride the whip. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna just show you guys real quick. This is the cover. I look good. Try the whip. Shit the shit. Always time to go. Tell her no. Keep it on the low. When don't you look good? Never. I've never not looked good my entire life, and I'll never not look good in my life. You feel me? There will never be an era where I don't look good, and I put that on my soul because I don't know. I just want that to be my legacy. Like, I always wanted to just be beautiful in every era. Thank you, Swish, for the rose. What number is a crazy body count for a woman? 0, Sim. 0 body. She needs to go get some. What do you miss? We just been talking in here. This live has been non-constructed at all. Thanks, Slim. Keep like, why are you in here with misogyny? Like, leave that out of my chat. Whatever a woman wants to do with her body is her choice. Whatever a man wants to do with his body is his choice. Whatever anybody wants to do with their body, whatever their gender is, whatever they identify as, that's their choice. It has nothing to do with me or you. And we can't police their choices. Like, how are you gonna ask me what is appropriate for someone else to do? I don't live their life. I ain't in their shoes. I don't wear their pants. That ain't my pee. Why would you want to marry a girl who has 0 bodies? She don't know how to do nothing. Men will marry a girl with 0 bodies and leave her because the sex is whack. Make it make sense. Facts less. Teaching? I mean, yeah, you could teach anybody. But what if she leaves you because she's like, I've had no experiences? You have 0. I wouldn't be with a man who has 0. I'll be honest. How often should people have action in a relationship? As much as they want to. Until then, I'll find one person and stay there. Heard you, Wes. You're a great teacher, Keith. Heard you. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have a bunch. You gotta know how to please you. Yeah, Wes, I agree with that. I do not want to be with someone who doesn't know how to. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't know how to please themselves and doesn't know how to please me. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, go learn, come back, because I ain't got time for that. No, you cannot see my tattoos. There's mad random people on this playlist. I made this like kind of like Aaliyah cover one time. I love this song still. Baby, come over. I don't think that's the rapper. I think it's just a random account. Thank you. Waiting for your word. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get into that body count stuff. Actually, my friend made a song called Body Count. Zato. Yeah, let your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count. Let your body bounce. I just feel like there's so much bigger things to worry about than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, faithfulness. I got a ridiculous body count, but that's their business. Honestly, what I think is most funny, especially being a girl, is knowing that so many people cover up their body count anyways. So it's like when you're dating a girl, you don't really know, and it really shouldn't matter, because what matters the most is that she's not doing anything when she's with you, right? Yeah, Zato's music is like that. I love her music. What if he's saving himself for the big night? I don't want that. I'm gonna be honest with you, James. I don't want a man who's saving themselves. I'm not into that. I want a man who knows his body and knows his sexual experiences and what he likes. Because I don't want problems in my marriage. You know what I mean? June-tober? What's that? Date a streetwalker? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, people are marrying porn stars, sex workers all the time. I think everyone deserves love, you know? And I wouldn't judge somebody for that as long as they have a faithful marriage, you know what I mean? Like, if she decided to reform her life, right? And doesn't want to do that anymore and wants to be a faithful person, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge someone for their past, especially because, you know, I believe in Christianity and I believe everyone can change. And it's not my responsibility to condemn people, you know? So yeah, everyone can turn it around. I don't judge anybody. People have horrible lives. People have like fallen into drug addiction, sold their self for, you know, their addictions. Like, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna judge anybody for their experiences in life, you know? You are, Scott? I love that. I love that. Yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of people, they want to judge, but I can't judge. Exactly, Keith. And I feel like everybody has their preferences and everyone can have their choices. But for me personally, I feel like I don't judge people for who they've been. I judge people for who they are currently, you know? So. Oh, I actually do. I love that song.
I can make it sticky.
They don't like that I was outside and I know gangsters and gang members. I hear you, Keith. You know, everybody has their preferences. You walking in or caught your partner getting busy with... if I caught my partner getting busy with anybody but me, I would be extremely upset. So it doesn't matter what the gender is, I'm gonna be honest. The rage would be the same. Sean, what goes on? Everything. Bam, man, thank you for the roses. That's what I'm saying, Keith. It's not your fault, like, that you had experiences and then you learn from them, you know? You would never what? I see you collating with... Oh, no, yeah, this is... I do collab with Dado. We have a song out. It's called Trust Funds. She's so talented. Possible skin that you could have. Thank you, comics. But yeah, guys, don't judge people, or at least try to understand people before you judge them. You know what I mean? Like, so many people have different walks of life, different stories, everything. And I know sometimes we say things out of judgment or whatever, but the reality is, like, people are just learning as they go. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you, comics. Appreciate you. Pink or brown, JT, don't be nasty. Don't be nasty, freaky. Remember, they respect that I moved up and all. Yeah, Keith, exactly. That's all you can do is like respect people for changing and doing better. Comics, thank you for becoming part of the club. Appreciate you. Yeah, like literally that's all you can do. Like, you can't really judge people for who they were. You can only judge people for who they are now. Obviously, if they're repeating their patterns and stuff like that, or if they've done like things that you feel like are insane, like there's some things that I would not forgive someone for, but having sex, I feel like that's not really that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like, it's 2025. Like, be for real. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like a lot of other things. So I'm gonna see to play. Which one, what? I may or may not play it. I'm gonna be honest. What's up, 592? That's a difficult to judge situation. Like, I got a buddy who's been married for 12 years and found what is a lot of things. If you're married and you cheat, that's horrible. You really think they got something bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're spreading stuff, then like that's why it matters. But it was only 8 years ago. Yeah, cheating is. I don't like cheating. Cheating, I think, is not good. Like, what do you even do there? So his wife cheated on him 4 years into the marriage, and he found out 8 years later, essentially, Connor. Keith, you're funny. Yeah, that's really bad comments. I'd be very, very upset. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you do in that situation, though. Like, you know, that's really hard. Just love of my line is I like it with your butt. Move. 60 plus hours support her and his stepson. That's really fucked up, comics. I'm at, what's that? I cheated on my mother and me in him old spot. Yeah, Keith, I don't think that's good, honestly. I think cheating is really, really bad. Guys, let's get to 50K, like, gang, but like 12 years of a marriage. I don't know. I would feel so hurt, though. You know? 8 months of cheating. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. 27. Thanks for the roses, man. I wish you still a lot of girls coming there. After messing around with, I know, it's hard, comics. It's really hard. You know, it really has to go by them. They're the only people who can make the decision of whether they want to stay in that situation or not, and if it's repairable. Like, I can't even comment on that because I'm not in their relationship. For 27 minutes, she said it, and she said enough. Yeah, I feel you, Keith. Especially if he was repetitively cheating, you know? But this is like a one-off situation, I'm assuming. So, like, they really have to figure out how they're going to repair that trust. Really, really. Facts, West, 1000%. It's coming right now. From there. What's up? She asked him to get help. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you ask your partner to get help and they don't, that's like such a big red flag about just how much they don't respect you or care about the relationship. For asexual dating? Wow. That's insane. No, I've never heard of Junetober. She was down to go with him? Yeah. I feel like that's the right way to go. Like, if you have problems, then you should like try to go to therapy with your partner for sure. Thanks for the rose, Greek. Mommy, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Maybe later, Wes. Yeah, that's insane, comics. But it's like he's working for the family, so I don't understand why she wouldn't. I don't know. Everybody's different. I feel you, Keith. No, I don't have a tattoo butterfly. I would never cheat on you more than twice. Bardi, I would never give you the opportunity to cheat on me once. Nishane, what's up? Thank you, appreciate you. Mac Blick. Cool. Yeah, I'm like tired. And I want to listen to familiar stuff. We have time to even do the open thing. Well, that's what I'm saying, comics. It just sounds like it would be open on her side. And what is asexual dating anyways? Like dating but like not having sex? That just seems kind of weird. Out on me. And it didn't change. Wes, you should have just stumped her. Dan, thanks for the autumn love. Thanks for the rose. Mac Blick. I don't know. If you feel like cheating, you should just leave your partner. You shouldn't warn them and then punish them by cheating on them. That doesn't make any sense. She's holding out on you and you're like, look, I can't have a relationship without sex. We have to break up. That's a different conversation. But you didn't give her a chance because you cheated. What's the question? I know, but what? You could just break up with her. Why would you cheat? Please. So if I tell my man, you've been holding out on sex for me, so what are we gonna do about it? And he doesn't give me sex, it's okay for me to cheat? Or is it only okay because you're a man? You think it's okay for me to cheat? No, I should just leave my man. Yeah, just leave. What skin comment? Oh, the skin comment you gave me? I never hear you say that and don't address it. No, if you're not having sex with your partner and you feel like you want to have more sex, then you should address it with your partner. But if that doesn't happen and they're not compromising with you, you have to be like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have to leave. Like, I have mad love for you, but I'm just not satisfied in this relationship and you gotta go. I won't believe. Thank you, comics. I told you I believe I gotta catch you in person if you cheated. What do you mean you gotta catch me in person? What do you mean, Keith? I've seen that happen before, but most of the time the man is paying all of the bills. What do you mean, James? Like the girl cheats because the man is paying the bills? Or he cheats? I'm confused. Oh. Well then, you broke up with her, essentially. But you should just break up with her. You shouldn't cheat with her. Like, I'm just very clear on lines and boundaries because I believe in karma and I believe in everything that you do, it comes back to you somehow. So I always just try to be as clear with everyone as possible because I feel like you know, I feel like it's your impact on people's life is very significant. It's better to be clear and set clear boundaries and set clear lines while also being kind. You know what I mean? You don't have to be rude when you set those boundaries, you know? There's something not for you instead of cheating. Yeah, exactly. I don't even think it's a certain age. I think it's just a certain mentality. Like, gotta leave every time. You too gotta leave. If you feel like having sex with someone else than your partner, you should probably leave. Yeah, I guess so, comics. Depending. But yeah, I just believe that, like, you know, you want to leave a good memory in people's lives, even if they don't always leave a good memory in yours. So I would never cheat on my partner. I would never lie to my partner. You know what I mean? These are just things that I wouldn't do. I would be honest. I would be transparent. If they don't reciprocate that, then I'll move on knowing that it has nothing to do with me. When people don't reciprocate your energy, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with that person not being able to vibrate on your frequency. You feel me? Masculine women, yeah, you don't see these guns. You don't see these guns. You don't see my masculine house. You don't see my masculine house that I'm in right now? Super masculine. Grr. Thank you, said. Even after that, it was no bad blood because she knew what she did / wasn't doing. I feel you, Wes, but I don't know. I just feel like you could have handled it differently. Women will use men just for men to take care of them. I think it goes both ways, James. I think people only notice it when it is men, but I think there's a lot of women that are taking care of men and the men are not treating them well, you know? Grr. Not me, Ike who? I used to let women use me for get calls at night. You keep bringing that up, Keith. I think he's trying to send me a message. We're not doing that. Pink and baby blue, yeah, those are my colors. Sean, I don't know what that means. Oh, this is my song with Zato. I'm just kidding, Keith. I'll handle things differently, and I know. Yeah, facts. 1000%. You've had a woman use before? Yeah, it happens. I cut it off before it could happen, but men have tried to use me many times. My favorite perfume, YSL Mon Paris. And he's gonna buy it, man, it's so fun. So I don't think I think that's a universal thing. People who use people try to use whatever people they can use. You know what I mean? And throw away the key. Trying to tell Lee we can get married, but it's just that I'll be loyal and on call. Keith, you're funny. You're funny. Buy me some more. Do the math. That's from Dior.
From Nike to Ecoy. And my life is like that movie everyone's dying to see. I put DB on me, but I know they know it's me. People just catch like trays. Bitch, I'm 20 great, and I'm 5 + 3, that's 8. Sorry.
I'll find you when they don't make no more. Can I give it to you personally? What do you mean, Wes? I was thinking I was in a relationship, but really I wasn't. Yeah, James, I think people need to also have that conversation. I feel like people are just like so like kind of flimsy with this whole relationship thing. Like, I genuinely don't believe I'm in a relationship with a man until he says, hey, will you be my girlfriend? And then I'm like, yes, I will be your girlfriend. You know what I mean? If we don't do that, we're not in a relationship. Yeah, people are naturally manipulative, and if you allow people to manipulate you and use you, they will. And I don't think it has anything to do with relationships. Perfume. I said, why is someone Paris? Your ex is ruthless. I'm sorry to hear that, Scott. But yeah, when me and my ex-boyfriend started dating, we were like dating for like 6 months. And then one day he was like, yeah, since you're my girlfriend. And I was like, your girlfriend? And he was like, yeah, you're not my girlfriend. We've been dating for 6 months. And I was like, well, you never asked me, so how am I supposed to assume I'm your girlfriend? And he was like, well, we don't talk to anybody else, and etc. And I was like, yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm your girlfriend. Like, you have to ask somebody to be your girlfriend. Thanks for the rose. And then he was like, well, will you be my girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, okay, of course I'll be your girlfriend. But you have to ask somebody. You took that because of the situation. What do you mean, Keith? When you said we can get married, you'll be loyal and on call, being used because of the situation with my mother. You feel like people use you because of the situation with your mother and your father? With my Victor and Raw. No song recommendations. You allowed it to happen because of that? Why? You were scared of committing? So you just didn't ever ask her to be your girlfriend? I mean, if you leave it open-ended, then it's open-ended. Yeah, it smells really good. It's my favorite. Because you were cheated on? I feel you. Yeah, I actually think women can assume things sometimes too. I think assuming is just too much. Like, you have to really be clear with people. Damn, I'm sorry about that, Keith. You were upset with yourself about what, James? I feel you, but you gotta get back up. You know what Aaliyah said? If at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. I feel like people get hurt by heartbreak and then they just never try again. And like, you have to build up the endurance to be in a relationship. And I love this one page that I watch all the time. And she's like, a lot of people don't stay in relationships because they're not really building the muscle of a relationship. The muscle of a relationship is the conflict and the compromise, the uncomfortable feelings and working through it. Like, that's how you get the skills of being in a relationship. It's just like any other muscle. Using a man for money. Wait, James. You were upset because who was using a man for money? Oh, what her saying that they didn't raise her to be like that. I feel you, James. James. Richie, what's up? Carrie, what's up? Yeah, exactly, Wes. People don't work on that muscle. I don't, because I have some money and had money and was out the way because I had hoop and music. I feel you, Keith. Dreams. Thank you for the hand heart, Will. Good evening. Hey, it's my song too. King, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. It's always the same when facts, Ja. Where do I feel so many women learned what at? I think people get confused about, I feel like there's a lot of conversation about women using men for money. And I just feel like a lot of it is like coming from a interesting place, because I feel like what a lot of women are asking for, I don't know, I'm not around all these women, right? There's obviously many different people, so I can't speak from all experiences, but I feel like we're in a place where like women can provide for themselves, and they provide a lot for themselves. So I think when they ask for a man to provide something in their life, men equate it to money. But the fact is that we live in a capitalist system, so most things cost, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like back in the 1950s where you could bring home some bread and some this and some that, and like a woman would be happy. Or I don't even know if it was even like that in the 1950s. I feel like we look back on old stuff and we like idolize it because it's nostalgic, but I feel like there was different problems and dynamics back then. I just come home, so I ain't rushing nothing. I need genuineness and loyalty. I get the love later. I think what makes it really hard for people to have connections in this society is the fact that there's social media. There's so many things that disconnect us. I think that there's an increase in pornography and just things that like disconnect you from being with a partner, because if you have all your needs met through outside sources, there's no need for connection. And I think people are working less on connection and less on their communication skills and less on making things work, so they're not becoming part of healthy dynamics, you know? So they make it about outside things, like, oh, he just wants me for money, he just wants me because, or like, she just wants me for money, he just wants me because I'm pretty, this, that, and the third, and people make up these excuses to just not be with people. Exactly. People think they have all these potentials, people think like, oh, I can get something better, like, it's just so much going on. Thank you, Anthony. Exactly. A lot of people love the attention and don't actually have options. And I think a lot of people don't realize that, like, it's just so complicated, you know? Exactly, Wes. Instead of watering the grass that they have. And then asking for a loaf of bread or a can. I feel you, D-Tough. But I'm going to be honest, guys. Like, a girl like me, because I make my own money, I have a nice apartment, I bought these bags for myself, I've furnished my whole house, I buy all my own makeup, I buy blah blah blah. If a man can't come into my life and provide the life that I've created for myself or better, it's really hard for me to give him my time, because I have to work, you know what I mean? I have things to do. So if you're not making my life better, then you're taking away from my life and you're making my life worse, essentially. So I feel like men feel that pressure because women have created these lifestyles for themselves. But I think it's just important for people to be realistic about like the women that they can upkeep, you know? Yes, that, but also a lot of women who are goal-oriented and focused, they're thinking about their futures and what they're building and their legacies, you know? So it becomes a little complicated. And then for me, when I do date men who can't provide for me in the way that they feel they want to, they start competing with me and having resentment. So it's like a little bit complicated. Her on ways to get money, or she can learn things from you. It's easier. Yeah, Wes, that is 100% a fact. If you can teach a woman how to increase her income or teach her anything, I think she'll be much more grateful. And I think that goes into leading and being a good leader, right? Build an empire too. I'm here shooting my career. Keep it funny. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I feel like men see these women who have these successful lifestyles that they built for themselves, and then they think that, oh, she only wants me for money, she wants me for this. But the reality is, like, if this woman has built all of this for herself, why would she not want a partner that can meet her, who has the same finances or better? Jenny, don't be weird. I mean, that's not true, James. Some women do, but usually when they want that man, it's because they want him to stay at home and take care of the house and clean and do some of the more feminine roles that were like originally for women to do, but now the dynamics have changed. Like, I do know successful women who do have stay-at-home dads, and they take care of the kids and they do this and they do that while the woman goes out and works. And usually they have like stay-at-home jobs, like, you know what I mean, like remote jobs and stuff like that. But I don't know if a lot of men are comfortable with that, and there's a different dynamic that plays into that where men don't feel masculine now, which I think is also BS, you know? Because if you're putting yourself in that position, then you should be understanding that, like, in order to make a household work, like, there's different positions, you know? Yeah, and some people want that too. I think that's also healthy to have a woman who works, and also if you choose to have a woman who doesn't work, that's also healthy. I think people just need to be honest with themselves and clear about what they want when they're going into a relationship, and build based upon that. Like, if you're a man who wants a woman who stays at home, then go get that. If you're a man who wants a woman with a career, then go and get that. If you're a man who wants to stay at home, then go and get that. Exactly, Tisha. You have to be honest about what you want. And that's why when I date, I'm very honest about what I want, because I feel like there's so much miscommunication, and I don't think any of it is wrong. That's why I don't have opinions about what other people do with their lives, because I don't think anything is wrong. Whatever you want, you can have, right? I'm not here to say that any of those dynamics are wrong. I just know which one feels right for me, you know? Do you love me? What do I want? I want a man who makes as much money as me or better, because I want to build a legacy. You know what I mean? I don't see myself being with someone who makes less than me, only for the fact that I just don't feel like it'll be beneficial for what I'm building. And because I want to do a lot of in-home stuff, like cook and etc., and be watching my kids and stuff like that. I need someone who's gonna take some of the pressure off on the side of, like, monetary stuff, you know? Feel like I'm Superman, the only one you're looking at, I'm good. I feel you, Wes. It should be a partnership. You want someone to help you build and help them build. Exactly, that's really what I want. I work 3 cars and a 4-bedroom and 2 full bath and money in the bank. Yeah, exactly, detail. It should be a crime to be that gorgeous. Thank you, Udo. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be more of the stay-home partner than I would be the go out and get the money partner, you know? After married and later divorced, to take all the money in house, no joke. I would already have my own assets, you know, and whatever we'd have to divide at the end of our divorce, which I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe I'm gonna get divorced. But if I did, I would have my own assets. So it probably wouldn't be as traumatic as people are thinking. I feel like a lot of people, they have this idea of like, oh, you get married to someone and they take all your shit. Why would you not be building, if you have a stay-at-home wife, right? Say you have a stay-at-home wife. Why would you not be building her up to have her own financial portfolio, have her own assets, have her own this, have her own that? I think a lot of people, they go into relationships with fear and they build bad partnerships, you know? Because any woman, I think, would be scared and sad if, like, the man had all the financial power and then they had nothing for themselves, you know what I mean? And I don't think a good husband is someone who does that, in my opinion. But I'm also a very financially educated woman, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't believe in divorce. Obviously, if there's infidelity and you're breaking the actual laws of our marriage, then there's conversations to be had. But I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in divorcing my partner. I believe in being with them forever. That's what we're agreeing to. Feel you, Wes. Yeah, touche. I feel like a lot of long-standing marriages are with partners who don't believe in divorce. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. And that's the type of man I would marry. Honestly, the only type of man I would marry is a man who is interested in protecting me at all costs. And when you are interested in protecting your partner at all costs, you're interested in protecting them financially, education-wise, health-wise. You need to educate your wife in order to be able to sustain her life in case something happens to you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be with a partner that I'd be in fear that if I passed, they wouldn't be able to raise our children, continue to bring in income. You know what I mean? As long as she don't take half. Terrence, bad mindset. What makes you a good woman? Brooklyn, I will never be answering that to someone on TikTok Live. Doing everything and wanted her to focus on school. Facts, Ja. That's my brother. Do you have to... Does it have to? Yeah, James. My parents' situation was very, very. Oh, you mean from them getting divorced? I don't think so. I think it's just from the marriages that I've seen that are healthy and successful. Like, I have very long-standing marriages in my family. The longest one was my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather. They were married until my great-grandfather passed, you know, and they were married for over, 50 years? So I think that the most important part of a long-standing marriage is working through everything. You know what I mean? Mixed father, what's that? I feel like people quit on their partners. Protection, financially, mentally. Like, I feel like this is a very bad mindset of men, especially. I feel like they want to leave their partners when they no longer look the same, if their mental health changes, if they're not as hot as the girl that they once met. Like, there's so many things on that side that I just feel is horrible. And I think it's also the same with women. Like, they you know, oh, well, he doesn't look like when I met him. He doesn't act like when I met him, and this, that, and the third. Like, you guys have to continue to re-fall back in love with each other. That's what a marriage is. You ever thought about getting a sponsorship with Pure Leaf iced tea? That'd be kind of cool. Yes, Hangry Man, I love to rant. So if you're going to be in my chat, then you're going to have to listen. Because a reflection of me in front of me. And I agree with that, Wes. Thanks, King Big. What's up? Cheryl, what's up? Lisa Lee, what's up? Nice to have you back. But yeah, guys. Thanks, Cheryl. Want marriage, but the relationship is good. Not if one of the partners wants to get married. I feel like that's the same as like, what's my biggest deal breaker? I think my biggest deal breaker in a relationship is respect. 100%. I mean, I don't even believe that, Keith. I just think that people are just like, I think everything is exactly how it's always been. I think just people are less committal now. Accountable for their part in a divorce. I think no matter what, nobody's innocent in a breakup, in a divorce, in anything. Because even if you are the partner who's just been taking abuse after abuse after abuse, right? And I'm not talking about physical abuse. And I'm not even really talking about verbal abuse. I'm talking about like, you keep letting things slide. Like, I think abuse is probably the wrong word. That's way too harsh. The person that is like allowing this and allowing that and allowing this and just being a pushover until they break, I think that you're also playing a part in the fail of your relationship. I want to be in a committed relationship. Then you just have to find someone who doesn't believe in marriage as well. Everyone plays a part. Like, I feel like people try to do the point finger thing, and I feel like when I'm in a relationship with someone who wants to point fingers rather than, you know, actually fix the problem, I can't do it. You know what I mean? People only do what you allow, literally. So, yeah, I agree with that 100%. Exactly, it's not everything in your environment plays a role. Emotional stability is key. Yeah, that's a fact. Do things that are distracting, what did you say? All stars don't get muted. Accountability, yeah, on all sides. Good night, stay. What's the topic? I'm cooking. We're really just chatting right now. Would you it's gonna be hard for me to entertain a relationship. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was thinking about this today. I don't have a lot of time to date. So like, the partner that would be for me right now would be someone who is adding to my life in a positive way, emotionally, you know, helping me to relax. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't be doing a lot. You know what I mean? Like, we can go out for dinner. We can, like, you know, probably catch movies and stuff like that, but it can't be someone who distracts me. It would actually probably be someone who helps me align with my goals more than anything. And someone who has patience, because like, I have a very busy schedule. It's hard dating, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Thanks, Cheryl. Just the loyalty and support. I heard you, Wes. He can't be clingy. I don't mind if he's clingy. It can't be destructive clinginess. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay if your man is like, hey, I miss you and I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while, you have to make some time for me. Like that's a, you know what I mean? If you don't make time for me, then we can't continue this. And I have to understand that, you know what I mean? Exactly, it's a two-party system. But if he's like trying to disrupt my schedule, it's gonna make me feel like he wants to sabotage my career, you know? Yeah, you have to realize I'm busy, and I have to also be honest that I'm giving you as much time as I possibly can. I mean, I have enough time to go out once a week for sure, but I just know some people want to see their partner every single day. For tomorrow from sunup to sundown. Tomorrow's actually a calm day. I only have class at noon and dance rehearsal at 8. But I'm in between that, I'm definitely gonna be in the gym. Breakdancing on cardboard? What does that mean? Huh? Not me. Virgos are funny for that. Wait, chat, I gotta pee real quick. I'm gonna pee. Oh my god, my legs. Promoting my meet. Yeah, I need someone who's gonna be supportive of my career. And I would love to be with someone who I can support their career. But we must make time to be together. Yeah, we do have to make time to be together. But right now in my life, I probably only have like once or twice a week to see my person. I'm back. It's actually funny. I feel like the funny part about my life right now is it's harder for me to date than it would be for me to be in a relationship. Because after I get through the initial dating stage, like if I was to be in a rhythm with someone where like we're staying over at each other's houses and stuff like that, it would be easy for me because I already kind of have like my life set in my schedule. Like I meal prep, I be home a lot, you know what I mean? I have my gym schedule, I have everything set up, but it's the fact that I have to like go out and date people and meet people and see if I like them, and that's the part that's a little bit hard for me to do right now. All right, with the Lego show, I got too messy, you're funny. But yeah, and then on top of that, usually the guys that I date are very busy too. Yeah, it's super time consuming. So even coordinating schedules, coordinating cities, it's just complicated. That's why I know the person I end up with is gonna be like, damn, you must really like me, because it took forever for us to get our lives together. When we gotta change the label from date to hang out. No, I can't do that. I can't give a man access to me like in that way so early on. I feel like it sets a bad example for what our relationship should be. Like I feel like the dating stage should be the point where we're like romancing each other. Then when we actually settle in together, that's when it's like, okay, now we're hanging out. Now we're like, you know? Truth, that's sad. Truth. Exactly, people take time for what and who they want. Yeah, they do, Wes. Usmin, I don't know you. But yeah, so for me, that's how it would have to be. Just because I would have to gauge your interest, you know? What was your last date like? When was my last date, now that I think about it? It was nice. We went for omakase. It was really yummy. But let me think. I'm trying to think like what was my best date last year. So I really didn't date much this year. My best date last year was nice. They like omakase. It's like a multiple sushi experience. Facts. I mean, you can't bag a prize of a man. That's sad. I can't bag a prize of a man. I don't know what that means. Sandals, what do you do? Oh, I'm a musician and a model. Feel you, Keith. Appreciate you. Wes, you're funny. It was nice. He like brought me flowers, like all the things I like. For me, like I feel like flowers and like holding my door, good conversation, that type of stuff is very important to me. Some icks. I don't like people who are rude. Like if you're rude to people, like if we go to a restaurant and you're rude to the waiter and you're rude to the staff and then you're like, I don't feel like they deserve a tip, and then you don't tip the waitress or the waiter, and then like you're like rude to people, that's a big egg for me. Give it oil to make you have a video and try on a Fada, you just got in here and I don't know you. I'm a singer and a rapper. Has that happened? Yes, Dan, it has happened to me, and I've just been like, whoa, you know? So how do women date each other? Just like men date each other, James. Or just like anyone dates anybody. It's very normal. There's no difference. But yeah. I feel like I was answering another question. Paper stacks. Yeah, I did not go on many dates this year. Actually, I think I only went on one date this year, if I'm correct, which is crazy. But I'm proud of myself for that, because I'm focused. Thanks for the star goggles. Appreciate you, Keith. He must have wanted to run. Oh, trust me, I wanted to run. Oh my God, one time I had a first date, and on the first date, this guy put his hand on my thigh, which I thought was super creepy. And I was like, what the fuck? I just feel like that's really rude. The economy is bad. No, it's not even that. It's not because of the economy. It's like I literally have been turning down everybody who's asked me on a date. Like I've been asked on a lot of dates and I've just been like, I'm busy. I just don't have the emotional capacity to go on a date right now, and I just have to be real with myself. Like, because I'm not the type of girl, I don't need to go on a date to eat. You know what I mean? I know that happens often. I know people complain about that, and I know it's something that happens. I don't need to go on a date to go to a fancy restaurant. I can take myself there, and it's actually better because then I get to meet more people, you know? I take myself to fancy restaurants in New York all the time. So if I want to go somewhere nice, I don't need to go on a date to go there. Yeah, I have a lack of emotional capacity for dating right now. And I have to be honest with myself about that. I'm not going to put someone through a date knowing that I don't want to be there. And it's not even about the person. It's just I don't want to date. Yeah, Keith, I'm super busy. And I also just feel like there's necessity for healing processes. And I just feel like emotionally, I was still affected by a relationship from last year. So I don't like putting people through bullshit. I'm very intentional with dating. So I do have areas where I'm ready to date, and then I have areas where I'm not. Always have to be about going to get food. There are so many other things. I've been waiting for a man to ask me to go on a pottery date. Like that is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for someone to take me glass blowing, pottery. I've been waiting for someone to take me like to do arts and crafts. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't technically in a relationship last year. I was dating somebody and then it ended up badly. Someone still has strong feelings for you. How do you know, Dan? Who are they? Ooh, are you psychic, Dan? Some women order lobsters, calamari, big steak, expensive wine. When the bill come, they fighting. The thing is, I've never been on a date that I couldn't pay the bill. They will come to live independent life. Yes, I live in my own crib right now, very independently. Going to the art gallery, then grabbing fish tacos. I don't think that I would do that on a date, I'm gonna be honest. Stop giving out your dates, Keith, you're funny. An art gallery is definitely like I think that's like maybe like a 6th date type of vibe. I wouldn't say that's a 1st date type of vibe. Would I like to date someone far? No. Caesar, what's up? You know you're free on a day. I say you're ready, I'm picking up, and you go do one of them. Yeah. I feel like, are you saying that that's what we're gonna do? Maybe, Wes. We're still getting to know each other. But yeah, I feel like that's also totally fair when you like hit someone for a spontaneous date, but you can't always be super spontaneous. It should definitely be the day before or something. And then like maybe after like you've been on 2-3 dates, then you can start with the spontaneous dates. That's what they offer to buy you drinks. Yes, James, everywhere I go someone offers to buy me a drink. But I don't always take it, because if I don't want to talk to you, I'm not taking a drink from you. Yes, I am, James. As a first date, Umran? Yeah, exactly. You would have to know my schedule already. No, and we'd already have to be in conversation. And I'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'm not doing anything on Thursday. And then you'd have to hit me like Thursday, like, hey, so, and early in the day because my schedule gets booked up. Thanks for the donut. Appreciate you, Keith. Yeah, it's hard to date me. I totally understand. My homegirl was saying the other day that she was like, girl, it is so hard to date you because like you have a very full life already. So fitting someone into your life is a little complicated. And it's totally valid. And that's why I don't feel like I've been in a relationship in a minute, because like my life is very crazy already, you know? You got too many demands, it's wild. Yeah, Imran, I got a lot of demands, I'm not gonna lie. You stole my heart? You're funny. How do we do this through LinkedIn? You're funny. Exactly, Wes. I really only deal with men that really want me because I don't have a lot of time. Thanks for the hearts, Keith. So I get it. Like to someone who's not living my lifestyle, I get that it seems overwhelming. You know what I mean? But that's why I try to only date people who are like in a similar field to me, because it's more understandable. Yeah. Or someone who's like also very, very busy. Like I've dated people who are in finance. They have super busy schedules. They're always flying out of town. They don't always have time. Sometimes things happen last minute, and they have to be with someone who's understanding. You know what I mean? Like if you're dating a guy who does finance and he's like, I just got a call from one of my clients. They need me to fly out this week for a big meeting. I need to take this. It's a huge deal. I can't pass it up. Then you have to be like, I totally understand. You know what I mean? It's not even about musically inclined. It's just like similar lifestyles. Thanks, comics. No, Umran, I'm telling you, I keep my plans. I'm very strict. Like, the sexiest man I've ever seen could walk into my life and be like, hey, can you take off from your dance class today? I want to take you on a date. And I'm going to be like, no. Who feels... What do you mean, Wes? Yeah, nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. What the hell is your lifestyle? My lifestyle? You want to know my schedule for the week? My weekly schedule is super packed. Last night I got home at 6 a.m. after having a full day of lessons, vocal rehearsals, dance rehearsals, 2 meetings. What else? Went home, slept for 30 minutes because I'd been up since 8 a.m. Actually, the day before I'd been up since 5 in the morning because I was shooting a TV series. Barely slept that night. Woke up the next day at 8 a.m. was going. Came back from my dance rehearsals at about 7, 8 o'clock. Slept for an hour so that I could go to the studio at 11. Stayed from the studio at 11 till 6 in the morning. To then wake up today at 10 a.m. to do what I have to do, get to dance rehearsals at 3 p.m. And then now I'm home. Today is actually a calm day for me. Tomorrow is gonna be semi-calm too. Everyone is in a lifelong commitment, why not sacrifice? What do you mean, Wes? Heard you, Keith. A real man gotta know she a singer and needs to do certain stuff. Yeah. A lot right there. Yeah, it's a lot. You gotta understand. Yeah, I'm ambitious and I have goals. Yeah, for me, dates have to be about decompression. Yeah, I'm in a TV show, Sandals. Money isn't everything, but I don't know, the way that I'm wired, like my father's a businessman, like my grandfather and great-grandfather were musicians. It's important to me to be with a man who also has a business and a busy life, and it's just what I would prefer. Oh, it's too busy for this, so I prefer casual dating and focus on myself. I feel you, Ja. Thanks, champion. After 30, you worry about marriage. Oh no, trust me, I'm worried about marriage, but I'm worried about marrying the right person. Yeah. It's not out yet, Sandals. It's called Ocean Parkway. How with the busy life, he gotta have bread. Yeah, for sure. But I feel like most people who have a successful business have a busy life. And that doesn't mean it has to be a super jam-packed schedule and we never see each other. Yes, I do have my own finances. Facts, Keith. Why do I have to choose them, Ron? But I would choose loyalty and money over money and looks. For sure. But yeah, all the men that I date are successful and have busy lives, you know? And we fit each other into our schedules with no problem. Success is not just money, exactly. I love that, Keith. Your girlfriend posted her girlfriend on TikTok. Please give you advice. I mean, if she posted that, she's in another relationship. That's not your girlfriend. It's happy life and family. Yeah, for sure. I think that people think just because I think people think when there's two busy people in a relationship that they won't have a happy family, and that's not a real thing. It's okay, Keith. I disagree with that, Umran. So you tell a guy yes, and he's saying meet me here. Are you meeting him there? If I tell someone yes, I'm meeting them there. I wouldn't lie. Both of my father and my stepmother are very successful, and they actually run a business together. So I think that you can be in a successful relationship with a successful person. They've been married for 26 years. Oh no, they've been together 26 years. I think they've been married for 15 years. Yeah, no, more than 15 years. They've been married like 16 years. So it's totally possible. I know that a lot of people don't see it, so they don't perceive it's possible. And it's also not what most people want. So I know that what I'm dealing with is I have to find someone who also desires that. But I know a lot of people who are in those type of marriages, so I know it's totally possible. Yeah, you rarely see each other sometimes, but that's why you have to make the times you see each other really, really, really valuable, you know? I prefer meeting people in person. But yeah, that's why you have to I feel like most people who are in successful relationships, they're not playing around and dating a whole bunch of people because they're so busy that they can only date so many people at once. You know what I mean? They're not dating because whoever they lock in with, they're like, this is great, I'm just trying to make this work. And I think that that's actually a really positive thing because you don't have a lot of time to be trying out a bunch of options. So you have to make your relationship work because, you know what I mean? At least that's how it is for me. I try to make my relationship work because I don't want to take the time to go out and meet somebody new and start all over again at the end of the night and cook dinner together. So I'm saying if I'm in a relationship, that's pretty much what is going to be happening. We're going to be eating dinner, sharing our days together. You know what I mean? We might go out once or twice a week, but most of the time we're going to be focused. That takes time, and time is money. That's what I'm saying. Time is money. Time is money. I don't have time to be entertaining all these people. I think a lot of people are gone for work for a lot of the day, you know? So I feel like people need to start working on the fact that they need to work on their relationships and make them stronger rather than swapping people out all the time. What's up, Nana? I feel you, Ja. It'd be like that sometimes. You will not understand you. You look after your money, no joke. Yeah, I feel that. We just text different recipes the other day. I feel like if I date, I wouldn't even say poor, because just because you make less money than me doesn't make you poor. If I date a man who doesn't have as much ambition as me, is not as successful as me, he's going to be upset and may not understand my ambition and success. You know? Perry, I don't know what you're trying to get me to look up at. How long have I been on here? Guys, I've been on here for almost 3 hours. It's insane. Yeah, I don't even know what it is exactly, but he definitely... I don't know what you're asking about, Perry. I just think any person who's with somebody who doesn't have the same drive as them is not going to understand what they're working towards. Yeah. Put this. Dogger, don't get muted. And I get that. That's why I also am very specific about who I allow to date me. Woo! Finally we have 50K, but guys, I've been on here for 3 hours. We should not be at 50K. I know we're talking, but we gotta also get me out of the C League. Thank you for the love you so muches. Thank you, Stay. Oh my God. Thank you for the 30 love you so muches. Thank you. But yeah, so it's difficult. It's difficult to date sometimes. But I also know that like when the time is right, I'm gonna meet the right person for me and we're gonna be locked in, you know? They struggle tonight on tabs. I know tonight they're struggling on the tabs. Everybody in the chat, double tap the screen. Let's get to 60K. It's also me. I haven't been reminding anybody. I've just been chatting. We've just been talking, guys. I've been on here for 3 hours. I didn't even realize. It's gone by so fast. But yeah, I know whoever I get with is gonna just make sense. That's why I'm like not in a rush. I'm gonna be honest, like literally not in a rush. And if I never get married or never have a partner, I also won't be upset, because I believe God has a plan for all of us. I don't see it for myself, but you know, I can't, I literally just can't put my legacy second. I wouldn't be happy. I mean, the reality is if I don't find a life partner, I can always adopt a child. There's so many children without parents or without like a house, you know. I definitely do strive towards it, Dan, 1000%. That's wishful thinking, but okay. What do you mean wishful thinking? Yeah, exactly, in vitro, but it's hard on your body and it's not always guaranteed. Put a limit for certain things. Do I put a limit for certain things in my life? Like what? Like the age I'll get married at or the age I'll have kids at? Ain't gonna happen. What's not gonna happen, Wes? Thanks for the rose, Waffle Man. Guys, we got 102 people in the chat. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. I mean, I am capitalizing on it. Just because I'm not capitalizing on it in the way that society thinks I should doesn't mean I'm not capitalizing on it. I'm definitely capitalizing on my beauty, my looks, and my youth to make as much money as possible so that I can pass it on to my family. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna have it naturally. Both my grandmas had their last child around 45, so I'm really not too worried. But I also don't believe in bringing in more children into the world if I don't have the right means to raise them. What's my secret for what? Yeah, I'm not worried. I feel you, Ja. Yeah, I don't really have a cutoff for when I'm gonna have my child. You know, Janet Jackson had her child at 50, so, you know. Cruz, where am I from? I'm from New York. So I think it's hope for me to be married and have kids. There's definitely hope for you, Wes. Like, don't ever think there isn't. There's definitely hope for you. You're only 41. Thanks, Cruz. I think people are just like so brainwashed by these like statistics that are not like statistics are not one person fit all, you know? What's up, Prince? So, but I'm definitely not worried. If you get married and fall in love, would you still be on TikTok? It depends on what me and my husband discuss, for sure. What are the reason why? I mean, I think that if I got married today, that most likely I would still be on TikTok promoting my music. You know what I mean? I'll never have kids by just anybody who can feed my child. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have to be married to have kids. Would you change your content? Like which content? My like sexy content? It's super expensive to live in New York. Thank you, Andy. What's up, Armando? Yeah, a couple TikToks do really good. I think if I am in a relationship, I would definitely be in some type of power couple. Like, I would think the person that I'm with would have to be like at least showcased in my content if they don't have their own platform. Almost 50 and just had a baby. Yeah, I'm saying, like, you can have kids at like older than me, assume. What's the only way? A power couple, right? What I see, you want to buy a good husband, no joke. Why would I want to buy a husband? Bray, what's up? Yeah. I know, James. People think that people who are famous or have money don't take care of their kids. It's such a weird misconception. Facts, Wes. Thanks for the heart me art. Thanks for joining the club too. What's up, Bray? The live is long. I've been on here for like 3 hours. Facts, Perry. Check out my page. What's up, Edward? Why did you say that was close-minded? What's up, Edward? I would not buy a husband. Would I date a man with a kid? Yeah, I wouldn't be against dating a man with a kid. It depends on his relationship with his baby mother, though. If he has a toxic relationship, then I can't do that. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking shit in here, per usual. Guys, it's been 3 hours. And no one's even helping me get to my live goal. Crazy. You're gonna go daddy for your child. Oh God, daddy. Yeah. When we get there, we'll see. I have to make that decision with my husband. What do I like doing in my lifetime? That's very. I haven't had my lifetime yet. I wouldn't know. James, you're funny. Thanks for the rose, Umran. Yeah, we've been talking about relationships all night. James, thanks for the rose. Oh no, it's okay, Lauren. I would never subject anyone to what they don't want. And I'm not chasing my career on TikTok. Yeah, in fact, it's not always like that. My parents have a really non-toxic relationship, even though they're divorced. We go where the conversation takes us. No, that's a fact. No, I'm fine talking about it. Thanks for the dolphin. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's totally possible. My parents co-parented really well. I definitely believe in traditional roles in a relationship, but I definitely think that my traditional role would be a little bit different because I am a woman with a career. You know what I mean? I feel like every single person just has to find the partner that fits them, you know? Like I can't say like, oh, all people should believe in traditional relationships or all people should believe in like, you know, non-traditional relationships. I think every person has to just find their partner and figure out what works for them, you know? I feel like you guys like to talk about relationships a lot in here. But that's okay, I get it. It's on the top of most people's minds. And everybody has a lot of opinions. And I think when it comes to like people on the internet, they get mad when people don't agree with their opinions. But there's just a lot of opinions all over the whole entire planet. You know what I mean? I can't tell somebody what a good relationship is because I'm not in every relationship. Thanks, Pat. Thank you for the heart me. I'm your relationship therapist. Yeah, I definitely am, guys. I think I'm your guys' therapist in general, especially on our manifestation nights, but I really enjoy that a lot. I think for me, talking about relationships is just a little bit complicated because I don't want to say I'm not your average girl, but I don't have an average career. I don't have the average finances, and I don't even have the average upbringing. You know what I mean? Like, not many people, like, I feel like a lot of people have, like, I just feel like the fact that a lot of people in my family are married and also both have jobs and, like, you know what I mean, are successful to a certain extent, just makes my perception of relationships different. You believe money buys women or men or buys people? I don't agree with that. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Like, I don't think you should go around comparing your relationship to other relationships. And I don't think you should be getting advice from a bunch of people about your relationship. Like, you have to make your own decisions. Thanks, Autumn Love. Exactly, Wes. Like, the only people I would really take consideration to about my relationship is people that I see in relationships that I want to be in, you know, or people who I see in marriages that I would want for myself. You know, I would have to identify what relationship I want and what looks like a healthy relationship to me and seek out people that I believe are in healthy relationships for advice. You know what I mean? What do you mean, Lauren? I feel like you think that I think something of you that I don't. James, thank you for the corn. Appreciate it. What would you name our first child? The names that I have for my child are like interesting. And I can't tell you what names I would give my child because then you're going to name one of your children that. Exactly, Wes. I agree with that. And then on top of that, a lot of people compare their relationships to other people's relationships and they're not really happy. Lawrence, you told me you don't want to, like, I don't know. I started calling out to what do you do? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Pat, for the pumpkins. Sequel? That's kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a pretty cool name. My little brother's name is Ocean. My other little brother's name is, like, all my siblings have middle names that are really interesting. Wolf, Ocean, Phoenix. Nice job. Denver's a pretty name. You thought of a few names? Baby blue is my favorite color for sure. But China, I'm gonna get off here. It's 11:45 and I'm kind of tired. Partner has to be the same views as. My partner definitely has to believe in certain values that I believe in. It's not even about like having the same political views. It's like my partner definitely has to believe in women's rights. My partner definitely has to be educated on like Black and Hispanic, like Puerto Rican history, like those things are very important for me. Hi, wait, what's up, Chase? What's up, Mosquito? Sweet dreams, guys. I gotta go to bed. I've been up way too long. Thank you, Batman, for the roses. Yes, hope to talk to you. Well, yeah, just come back, Wes. You'll definitely talk to me again. Live. Wait, I just missed that. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate that. Later, Keith. Have a good night, guys. Good night, James. Good night, Umran. Good night, chat. Good night. I'm super tired. Facts, me too, James. I always have a good time when I talk to you guys on live. But I gotta get some bed. I mean, guys, I'm delirious. I gotta get some sleep. I've been up for days. Like, I've been up consecutive days till like at 5 in the morning. Early as hell, you know, all that. I will. Good night.